Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, poets and friends. Welcome to the University of St. Joseph.
And welcome to the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest Finals. I'm Annabella, and this gentleman next to me is Joshua.
Hello, everyone. Today I'm very excited to be here to see our finalists perform after a round of rigorous selection from almost 300 poems from schools and universities in Macau.
So am I. Let us give our judges and our contestants a round of applause for their hard work.
Now I know they've been preparing for this moment, and I can't wait to see them on stage too. So let's begin with our elementary category.
Before we invite our first contestant on stage, please be reminded to remain silent during the performance. For this category, our contestants are expected to finish their poem recital within 2 minutes. The timer will only start once our contestant signals us to begin. A signage will be raised up at the last 15 seconds to remind our contestants that time's up.
Now let's welcome our first contestant. Contestant number P098, Ching Lam Chan. Are you ready? You may begin.
Hello, my name is Chen Lam. I am contestant P098. Today I will be sharing my poem, A Quick Visit to the Greater Bay Area. Travel via Hong Kong Zhuhai-Macao Bridge and high-speed rail bonds the 11 prosperous cities tightly like a school of triple tail. Hong Kong, one of the Asian tigers, is a bustling cosmopolitan city. Embark on a joyful moment in Ocean Park and the land of Disney. Macau is tiny, but definitely an East meet West mystery. Having games in dazzling casinos may make you wealthy. Zhuhai, the neighbor of Macau, is a romantic city to appreciate. Stroll along Lover's Road, viewing the marvelous cityscape. Zhongshan clearly is a walking historical frontier for scholars. Follow Dr. Sun Yat-sen to his museum as a revolutionary lecturer. Foshan is a massive collection of ancient Cantonese footsteps. Learn Kung Fu with Huang Feihong in his museum. No sweat. Zhongguang, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Zhaoqing, Huizhou, and Jiangmen. These are the rest of the GBA cities you would be thirsty for excitement. Thank you.
We will now give a few seconds for the judges to finish making their notes. We now welcome our second contestant, contestant P001, Yok Yang. Are you ready?
Yes.
You may begin.
Good day, everyone. My name is Elsa Yok-Yang. My candidate number is P01. Today, I'm a primary 4 student and I'm 9 years old. Today, I will share my poem about the blended cultures of Greater Bay Area with you. A place where dreams come true. Making a wish in this place now. I wish I could go as far as ever, from Guangdong to Hong Kong and Macau. Light up thousands of mountains and rivers. Making a wish in my little heart. I wish I could taste all kinds of yummy food, from fried milk to dim sum and egg tarts. Try out thousands of desserts and seafood, making a wish in my little cottage. I wish I could learn as much as I could. From Chinese sculpture to international knowledge, through thousands of beautiful arts and books. Living here, this Greater Bay Area, bring about thousands of dreams and ideas. Thank you.
The next contestant is P002, Lei Chuk Tong. Are you ready?
Yes.
You may begin.
My name is Mia Tong. I am a 5th grader. My number is P0002. Today I am going to present my poem. It's called the Flea in One Culture. Flea in one culture. The field shine and new. In a bridge made of flea. Hong Kong, Guangdong, Macau, together above the sea. Building by the past and looking towards the future. The Greater Bay Area, truly a wonderful picture. A diverse of history, food and language, each one its own story, yet blended as one. Representing different culture in every way. The Greater Bay Area is the place to stay. Thank you.
We'll give a few moments for the judges to finish their notes. Our next contestant is P005, Chen Ai Ren.
P005, Chan Aaron, Macau's cobbled pavement. The sight of black and white calzada ahead of me transports me back in time in Macau's history, when street food stalls lined this and that alley, as grandpas and grandmas played mahjong for all to see. Temples, markets, and gardens were our community square. From sunrise to sunset, I'd meet friendly faces almost everywhere. The city, smaller then, and a slower pace of life was the trend. Taipa and Kolowan, still islands, before Kotai was filled with sand. If Macau's past could point to the future that it holds, it will surely be a place just as bustling, filled with many lively souls. The Portuguese era calzada, that's before me, showing me my way, is a timeless display of such unique heritage present even today. Thank you.
Our next contestant is P017, Lei Ming Chi.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lei Ming Shi Austin. My contestant number presents my poem, Macao. Macao. From a fascinating sea to the crystal of west and east. Towers shining in the night next to historical church sites. Stylish Portuguese tarts, softly melting every heart. Bubble in the greater bay, growing and growing by the day. Diversified developments and technologies leading to the greatest opportunities. Let's explore this amazing city. My home, Macao, so pretty.
Our next contestant is P019, Leung Sum Yu.
Good morning, judges. My name is Amia, and my contestant number is P019. The name of my poem is Sights and Flavors of Macao. Please enjoy. The bay is full of tastes and sights. From Macao to Guangzhou, plentiful spotlights, dim sum, stir fry, and more to try. Each dish tells a story, not a lie. Hong Kong skyline and Shenzhen's tech. Every corner holds a new speck. My heart is full, joy and wonder, with effervescence like rolling thunder. Savor every flavor, admire each dose. In the Greater Bay, excitement grows, with sights and flavors to explore, an adventure to cherish forevermore. Thank you.
Our next contestant is P037, Devera Francois Lay.
My name is Francois Lady Vera, P037. Waves of memories and heritage. Oh, to my ancestors, I summon you, all your glory. The bay emerges from ashes and blood, like phoenix at the horizon of the sea. The tales of history back from the birth of this peninsula still live in the hearts and soul of the Macao. Since the dawn of her paradise, I still remember how hard we first heaved when the bay gates rose from the wick and fire of foreign waters. The fishermen of these waters kept the net and lines the motherland weaved until the peak of the oriental sunrise. They continued to fish a prosperous catch. Thus, I honor the builders of these walls and fortresses. Oh, guardians of the bay, I salute your valor for centuries. Future unveils the vision from the shackles of the past, and the present reflects the memory lane of our glorious path. Now, I hail Macao in this monument stage. Long live the Macanese, waves of memories and heritage.
Our next contestant is P045, Jung To Hei.
Good morning, everyone. I am Zheng Hei. My number is P045. My poem is I am proud of you, the Greater Bay Area. The Greater Bay Area represents the cultural essence of the 11 cities. I am proud of you. What a traditional place you are, where we can see numerous religious constructions, no matter ancient temples or holy churches. What a glamorous place you are, where we can see cheerful festive events, no matter Chinese dragon dance or the midnight mass. What a dramatic place you are, where we can see various performances, no matter Guangdong opera or modern dancing. What a competitive place you are, where we can see fierce competitions, no matter wind chant or windsurfing. What a beautiful place you are, where we can travel many famous resorts, no matter the Dinghu Mountain or the Hong Kong Disneyland. What an attractive place you are, where we can taste various cuisines around the world, no matter Guangdong dim sum or exotic desserts. The Greater Bay Area. What a multicultural place you are. I am proud of you.
Our next contestant is P046, Aoyang Qinghua.
Good morning. I am Ouyuan Qingwen, P046. Wandering Memories. I walk down the memory lane, my mind entangled in the gentle night rain. Strolling along the brightly lit streets, a place where the east and west meet. Two cultures coexist in peace and harmony. Pastel shade houses and narrow alleyways, cobblestone streets and concrete wayside ways, remnants of legacies and urban landscapes. What a sight to behold when the sun glittered gold. I walked down the memory lane. Past and now are not the same. Precious memories will never fade. I will love this place for now and as always. Thank you.
The next contestant is P047, Chen Yuncheng.
Good morning, judges. I'm Chen Yunjun, P047. Bounce around the Greater Bay. Time to look for a famous learn to play the bass guitar. Would that be too bizarre? Let's rave a Hong Kong Avenue of stars. The Ningnan Tiandi activates my sports mode. Try to follow the Kung Fu secret code. Meanwhile, have a big bite of yummy Pak Tong Go. My Tai Chi spiritual nature is about to unfold. Blowing bubbles at Ama Temple, where I was told I wouldn't get into trouble. Heading to the next destination without any obstacles. Eating pork chop bun, is so irresistible. I love the Greater Bay, which is known as GBA. A bright future excitedly awaits. Thank you.
Our next contestant is P063, Yong Weng Chi.
Hello everyone, my name is Yong Wen-Chi Pluto. My number is P063. Greater Bay Area. The Greater Bay Area is so gigantic. The places in this great place are so romantic. So much beautiful areas to explore. Macau is the first place I'm gonna look for. In Macau, I'll eat the Portuguese egg tart. It tastes like a beautiful work of art. In Zhuhai, I'll eat the roasted pig. My tummy is gonna be extremely big. In Shenzhen, the robots are all so cool. There's so much to see and do. In the Greater Bay Area, there's magic in the air. Come and explore, and you may find wonders everywhere. Thank you.
Our next contestant is P068, Leung Ga-ying.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Leung Ga-ying Chrissy, P068 from P5. Today, I'm going to share my poem with you. A pocketful of effervescence, Greater Bay Area. Great size in each city, rife with hustling and prosperity. Excellent flavors of various special dishes. Amazing taste keeps our appetites ravenous. Technology innovations make the world curious. Education excels in dissimilar fields. Bright in the areas of our motherland dears. Blended cultures allow the cities to be inclusive. Attentive citizens are cooperative. Youth employment develops rapidly. Ageless memories in our hearts. Refreshing characteristics of different parts
Our next contestant is P082, Polkayan Camille.
My name is Hokayan Camille, and my candidate number is P082. The Greater Bay Area. The Greater Bay Area is a megalopolis consisting of 9 cities and 2 special administrative regions in South China. Not to mention a population of 87 million, which is more than both North and South Carolina. With so many people and cultures intertwined, it really boggles the mind. Let's start with Hong Kong, a lovely city. Its history and skyline is so pretty. They've got the world's longest escalator, which is truly spectacular. Macau is the bewildering place of wonders and the land of large clusters. Lots of tourists come to see the ruins of St. Paul's. What a colossal wall! Guangzhou has the most important port, great for baggage and for cargo transport. Beijing Road is filled to the brim with a kaleidoscope of colors. Just like a Mondrian painting, one can stare at for hours. Thank you.
Our next candidate is P091, Zhou Qiyu.
Hello everybody, my name is Zhou Qiyu. My number is P091. The Greater Bay Area. The Greater Bay Area. Linked and cheerful. Cities all blooming. Busy but colorful. From Guangzhou's dim sum cart. Cross the sea to Macau's yummy egg tart. Festive lights brightening, skyscrapers tall, the vast mountain valleys to squeezy shopping malls. A wide range of technology for greater futures. People speak different tongues, all types of cultures. A fusion of languages, flavors, and sounds. In the Greater Bay Area, a tourist's paradise is found. Thank you.
The final contestant in the elementary category is P113, Chen Sum Yu.
My name is Chan San Yu, and my candidate number is P113. In the name of Macau, in the name of Amagao, with the honor of the goddess of seafarers, Adore, the Portuguese met the Chinese on the seashore. In the name of Macau, with the perfect crossroad for the east and west cultures far, Chinese temples met Roman churches somehow. in the name of Macao World Heritage, with beautiful monuments and urban squares in city's glory stage. Unique coexistence of Chinese and Portuguese cultures meltage. In the name of creativity of gastronomy, with more than 400-year-old culinary legacy, different ethnicity shows fervency. Thank you.
We have now come to an end of the elementary category recital contest. We'll now proceed to our 10 minutes break before the secondary category continues. Please be back by 12:30 for the awarding ceremony. See you all later. Hi everyone. After the break just now from the elementary category, I am now seeing our teenagers are all ready. Let's start our secondary category.
Before we invite our first contestant on stage, please be reminded to remain silent during the performance and switch all your electronic devices on silent mode. For this category, our contestants are expected to finish their poem recital within 4 minutes. The timer will only start once our contestant signals us to begin. A signage will be raised up at the last 15 seconds to remind our contestants that time is nearly up.
Now, let's welcome our first contestant. Contestant number S001, Feng Yu Lan. Are you ready? You may begin.
My contestant number is S001, and my name is Feng Yu Lan. A pocket full of effervescence in the Greater Bay Area. I remember a time when walking through the Greater Bay. The sights, the smells, the sounds still linger to this day. I love the blend of cultures and the vibrant streets of this city. A magnificent place of delight and beauty. While wandering in the midst of the Chinatown markets, a fresh and enticing flavor of dim sum and fruit came flooding to me. I saw people laughing and hustling in the streets. The Greater Bay Area filled with a pocket full of effervescence. As I walked out of the markets to the busy streets in town, I heard cable cars clang and double-decker buses rolling by. Packed with diligent and energetic people, the Greater Bay Area is filled with a pocket full of effervescence. People with diverse backgrounds gathered in harmony. Their cultures combined in one big family. A pocket full of effervescence, a unique destination. The Greater Bay Area, a place of joy and elation. Thank you.
We will have some seconds for the judges to make the mark scheme. The next contestant S002, Chen Wing Sam.
Good morning. I'm Jianwei Sam, S002. Beautiful Macao, wonderful flavors. Majestic is our ruins of St. Paul's. Sacred is the Holy Cross. You look inviting.
How sweetly the angels sing. Gorgeous is Our Lady of the Rosary Church. Blessed were the thousands of households, hymns for families and all the saints, to name peacefully in all His beauty. Merciful is our Agma Temple. Sandalwood flavor rises to worship God. Adored is a stone lion guarding a pavilion, wishing us luck with new endeavors. Sparkling is the Gia fortress, flashing in the distance. By now, salty sea nourishes the myriad. The visible light guides our steps in the night. This is my hometown. Every day I stroll all around. Jubilant and contented are the people, united are the hearts and spirits. Thank you.
The next contestant S009, Chen I0.
S009, Chan Adriel, a walk down memory lane. By the Pearl River Delta, here I proudly stand, gazing into the distance beyond water across land, where junks once sailed and rickshaws roamed, to the tune of lively voices, some audible, much unknown. Such panoramic landscape Gia Hill offers, memories come flooding as far as one remembers. From sleepy outposts to a city that never slumbers, Greater Bay Area's vision interlocks with Macau's desires. Flanked by Guangdong on one side and Hong Kong on another, Macau has grown by leaps and bounds, standing shoulder to shoulder. Guangdong's 9 megacities all bound together, while Hong Kong's world status a feat to behold and to admire. Destined for greater heights while staying humble and lowly, preserving history that's rich and vast like the South China Sea. Traditions, heritage, customs, and culture are our legacy, to be passed down the generations amidst economic prosperity. By the Pearl River Delta, here I proudly stand, gazing into the distance beyond water across land. Is there anywhere else to go to realize our future plan? But here, in Macau, our past, present, and to life's very end. Thank you.
The next contestant S012, Chen Chunhei.
S012, Chen Chunhei, the glittering gem, the Greater Bay Area, a glittering city by the sea, where neon lights dance endlessly, where skyscrapers reach for the sky, the Greater Bay Area soars on high, a symphony of cultures and sound, a fusion of old and new profound, a symbol of progress unconfined, with tech firms leading the way combined. In this city of dreams, there is no limit. Where anything is possible, nothing is finite. Its people, a masterpiece of cultures and dreams, painting the stories of progress it seems. So here's to the Greater Bay Area, a shining star, a symbol of hope and a lighthouse from afar. May it continue to flourish and inspire all to reach for the future and never let it fall. Thank you.
The next contestant is S081, Xu Yunwen.
S0X1, Xu Yuwen, The Slits of Time. Stepping through the narrow alley, over the slate that is grey and blue. Moss sticks onto the bottom of my shoes, manifesting the changes of time, and vanish when I walk out of the alley. Those narrow alleys are smashed into the tiny slits of time, with the stubborn grind that never dies. What's beneath? Is it the green and white cottage or the street sign in Portuguese? Memories of Macau, memories of not returning to her motherland, has all become depot walls. People hustle on the busy streets for their living or for their treats. We are the witnesses of history who carry all the experience from memory with the tides of time that rolls and flows, walking towards tomorrow. Thank you.
The next contestants will be S8084, Chen Chi Q.
Good morning, everyone. My candidate number is S084, and my name is Chen Chi Q. The Greater Bay Area, a mix of buildings and cuisines. Fascinating Greater Bay Area, where treasures hide everywhere. Mountain, water, drinks, and foods, making time feel like it should. Ho-Chai Temple stands in a green place. Its grand design shows us its grace. Xiguan mansions have their days, telling the younger old living ways. Shitty scrap with tender meat, a dish one can't refuse to eat. Trying Sharjin fresh oysters, you'll be amazed by its flavors. Dorman heavy shell crab, surely delicious and worth a grab. Cultural and historical, east blends west. Unique and antique, strive for best. So great a place, our dreams are made. So bright a place, hopes will never fade.
The next contestant will be S085, Yun Ka-wei.
S085, Macao-wide. Beauty of colors in the Greater Bay. As far as I can remember, Macau, Hong Kong, Guangzhou, side by side. 11 different cities, but yet with the same mind. Portuguese city, British city, Chinese cities with multiple cultures, stemming from Lingnan Cantonese roots, then fusing with another culture. Definitely would be the most interesting zone on Earth. So many firsts here. The first Western-style university, the first theater in China back in the 19th century, the first modern lighthouse throughout the history. So many achievements there. The Pearl River Delta being one of the 4 Asian tigers, China's largest province as the fastest-growing economic area. Chapels next to Hokkien buildings or temples, Portuguese sectors, shitty scrolls, and Wino-style French toast. Portrait performances, British operas, and of course, Nanyang shows. As far as I'm aware, hola, hello, ni hao, here and there. A sparrow has all 5 organs. China gets blended cultures in this region. Aren't you proud to be a part of it? I am absolutely.
The next contestants will be S091 and Pinto Borges Anna.
Good morning, I am contestant number S091. My name is Anna, I'm Pinto Borges. Egg tarts. 1513. In the hands of a sailor, bright yellow custard sways and rocks in its crisp shell. The sweetness of landing on new shores. Split from its white dew, the lotus sprung from the yolk. 1989. The egg planted grew, fertilized with cinnamon, enriched with history. It sits in the palm of a child's hand now, every bite engraving memories and knowledge in the bristles of their tongue. 13,000! 13,000 bites a day. Since that day on that beach, 500 years since, the sailor rests. The bright yellow yolk sinking over the horizon of the Greater Bay. Thank you.
The next contestants will be S092, Chen Hei Wei Chloe.
Good morning. I'm contestant S092. My name is Chen Hei Wei Chloe. Perhaps I should have written it down. My eyes could have taken another glance at the whirling waters of the wharf before it became spools of surreal memories. Perhaps I could recall the swirly spirals of the Colowan roads, its monochrome tiles that swerves like a bedside lullaby, lingers in the labyrinth of reminiscence. And that warm breeze, those sneaky currents that sent gambling leaves like dice rolling on roulettes. Perhaps I could recollect that slanted bench where you and I were resting, savoring a mouthful of yellow crust. Lips curled. I can remember a moment. Perhaps it was true when the lighthouse beamed in the distance bay, flamed the clouds and kindled the skies. The beacon of our days. Night lights unzipped the horizon across the bridge of three as I would play the placid Polaroids. Under the lukewarm embrace of the shadowy lights, perhaps I could take a trip down Macau's memory lane. Thank you.
For the next contestants will be SO93, Learn Yan Q.
Good morning. My contestant number is SO93. My name is Lang Yan Q. The Trinity of Light. Beyond enchanting mist and verdure lies a hub of beauty and culture. It is a place embodying that of one united soul. And in its connecting bridge does it show. Its glittering cities and culinary delights are rooted in hard, honest toil and time. And when tradition meets innovation galore, a cosmopolitan megalopolis is born. In the rain, there is a story of scars and wars. Rising from the ashes, the phoenix soars with pure will and resilience. A new beginning starts under the splendor of a million stars. The aroma of cuisine bids one to come forth and sends them down a spice-rich course. Streets imbued with the mystique of folklore entrances them with their timeless allure. The air brims with opportunities in this rim of hope and endless possibilities. You want to find creative amalgamations that do not dissipate? Look no further. The answer is the area of Greater Bay. Thank you.
The next contestants will be S122, Chen Hei Man.
Hello, I am Chen Heyman. My contestant number is 122. Chronosphobia. The blurry girl pulled me aside. She was talking about something, waving her arms. She's smiling, I think. Maybe I forgot. That happens a lot. Showed up a sweet-smelling house and ran off. The house is no longer rotting, needing life. That girl as well, now with cigars. She'll drink and wink with mink that's pink, point at her little finger at Aphrodite, and scoff. Not much of a girl anymore. She no longer reads, nor sows, nor paints, nor what meaning in darkness is madness is there. The girl I knew was no more. Disappearing into the mist of never happened is the roads in this labyrinth of lights. I let it go. One last time I'll go through Hades' doors. I was painting a picture. Never loveless, we were drifting, unaware. The picture was a painting of her. Never get to say, I miss you. For a moment, that girl returned. Never get to say, hey, thanks for saving my life. But no, take her home, home where she belongs. Yet, there's a moment, captured in Chronos, a picture, a photo, a memory that's set aside. A painting of a girl in blue, deep, deep blue with yellow stars. I keep her alive to feel and see in my palms. And I can't recall the last time I opened my eyes to see the world as beautiful. Thank you.
The next contestants will be S126, Neves dos Santos Augusto Matilde.
Good morning. My name is Matilda Augusto, candidate number S126. Home. Dreaming of a place where I would belong. A place as warm as sunbeams from the skies, so vivid, yet faint, so gentle to the eyes. But where is this place I can call my home? A town with culture, as old as the age of stone. The devotion of filial piety is so raw. Respect for your loved ones is an admiralty law. But is this a place I can call my own? The Western blood running through my veins. My natural features are too hard to refrain. A country filled with a fiery passion. But is this a place I can call my own? One from the east, another from the west. But to choose one would be an impossible quest. The fear of betrayal strikes me like a knife. What if I never find my place in life? East or west, above or below, this place I aspire to might only be seen tomorrow. But as long as I am loved, respected, and not neglected, that is a place I can call my home. Thank you.
For the next contestants will be S1 to 7. Sonia check through Rosario. She's absent today. For the next contestants will be S1 to 8. Lay C1.
That brings the competition to a close. We would like to thank all our finalists for your amazing performances. We've now come to the end of the secondary category recital contest. We'll now proceed to a break before the university category continues. For those who competed and their supporters, please return at 12:30 for the awarding ceremony. See you later. Welcome back to the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest Finals. I'm Joshua, and this lady next to me is Annabella.
Hi everyone. After the previous secondary category, let's begin our last group of contestants, the university category.
Before we invite our first contestant on stage, please be reminded to remain silent during the performance and switch your mobile devices to silent mode. For this category, our contestants are expected to finish their poem recital within 5 minutes. The timer will only start once our contestant signals us to begin. A signage will be raised up at the last 15 seconds to remind them that the time is nearly up. Let's welcome our first contestant, U001, Tao Xin Yun.
Hello everyone. My candidate number is U001 and my name is Tao Xingyun, and the title of my poem is When I Think of Macao. When I think of Macao, what springs into my head? The city, intertwined with both history and modernity, exudes her charm constantly. However, when I ramble in the complex alleys and touch the old buildings which are no longer flashy, there is always a feeling of sigh in my heart. The history of Macao has become a story, the time of all. No one is not but impressed by the ruins of St. Paul, spectacular on its own, and turns into an aged ballad, eulogizing the benevolence of Macao Pavilion. Colin Wolfe likes playing this game to mislead people, as it's a gathering place of colorful houses but a rainbow. Sometimes things go wrong, but I never go down. Learn to cry without tears, cause nothing but food can heal. Variety of delicious food can be discovered in the city. People come hungry and go with happy belly. One bite at a Portuguese custard tart. To ever forget the cute sweet texture is hard. Crispy pork chop bun, refreshing lemon tea, exquisite gifts. The city not only gets wonderful scenery, but also a pleasure of taste. Evening closes in. The tavern grows empty. The lights grow dim, and the whole city was surrounded by romance. I look at her with all the eyes and strength. A gentle sound sends itself from afar. Hello, my dear. Welcome.
We will now give a few moments to the judges so they finish their notes. Our next contestant is U002, Wu Wen Han. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You may begin.
Okay. So hello everyone. My name is Wen Han, and my candidate number is U002, and the title of my poem is "The Greater Bay, a Place of Light." And now I'm going to share my poem with you. The Greater Bay, a place of light, a hub of hope where cultures unite. Can I start again? Sorry. The Greater Bay, a place of light. Sorry. The Greater Bay, a place of light, where East and West converge and unite. A hub of hope, culture, and more. A beacon of hope that shines evermore. Splendid mountains, azure seas, Lingna's landscape, a sight to see. But it's the people who truly make it shine, with warmth, kindness, and creativity divine. The Bay Cities, a mosaic of life. From Guangzhou to Macau, they all strive, moving crowds of residents and teens, creating pictures of cozy and joy. From Cantonese opera to Hong Kong cinema, flower of film mixing is blooming. From Macanese cuisine to Guangzhou's morning tea, menu of innovations in writing. The base culture is similar and sharing, annexes by Cantonese, sight and tacking. The base culture is diverse and rich, The base culture is diverse and rich, a tapestry of history, art, and myth. The Greater Bay, a place of light, a hub of hope where cultures unite. Let's work together with joy and might to make this land a beacon of light. Thank you.
Our next contestant is U003, Alessandra Lebel. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You may begin.
Alexandre Lebel, 003, The Tide. I put on cultures and colors, wonders and words for a glamorous ride on the street of time. Between West Boulevard and East Avenue, I hear echoes of France cruising through feats and fates. I created the city in a pool of ink, like a tiny paper boat that spins and sways. Cacophonous clones paddled back and forth. I folded the four corners of the earth. I had worlds and seas at my feet. I crafted odd rhythms and offbeat melodies, mixing sights and sounds, mingling up and down. I stirred life and lore with the tang of my heart. Now here I am, sitting on floating hills. Syncopated spirits with an accent quite eccentric whispered a lingua franca from a far-flung land. They greeted me with tales, vivid stories, thrilling voices, and high praises. I showed them a fountain with a tinkling flow of symbols and signs, so they should never forget the vast unknown. All night long, classics and customs crash and collide, like a firecracker blast in a cosmic crock. Pow! A flickering parade like subs obey. A frantic crowd follows the majestic wave. Love sublimes labor, love dazzles and fades. Fortune comes and goes, history is made. At sunrise, the walls of the Grand Hotel are painted with dust. Vintage halls are soaked in tears. Novelty weeps in the golden sands of pride. The tide is frail and so fragile.
Our next contestant is U005, Ma Lai Yi.
I'm 005 and my name is Ma Lai Yi. So my title is Never a Vagabond. I lived on the sea, well, on a boat, technically, with only a dim light shining brightly. They said that I am cold, I am malicious, I am discreet. All the things they said, I completely agreed. I locked my heart, but they thought they got the key. I have a treasure, a faded lotus. Whenever my hope, my soul, my compass, whenever I touch it, it beats. Like a fortitude melting in my blood, it forever exists. During the endless night, I cry when I asleep. I numb when I awake. Your call, your guidance, how can I forget? Finally, my ship harbored to the port, and I left on the dream spot. Suddenly, I finally knew the only reason of the homeland, for it is the only reason I wandered and strayed. I anticipated and stayed. Never and never, never and never let me go again. Now I am too old to be a vagabond. People are afraid of seeing me around. But I don't care, because I sense the newly breath of the ground, which is alchemizing my lotus to the gold, and I'm younger than that now. Thank you.
Our next contestant is U006, Pedro Rosario Reyes Costa. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You can begin.
My name is Pedro Rosario Reis Costa, number 8006, and my poem is called A Warm Glow of the Past. The fire flickers in the grate, casting its warm and gentle glow, but it can't dispel the chill he feels, or ease the sadness in his soul. As the winter sets and the winds howl cold, memories of the past in his mind unfold. The warmth of the sun on his skin, the laughter of friends, and the wind in his grin. They built forts and castles tall, and played until the evening fall. But time has passed, and friends have gone, leaving him to face this world alone. His heart skipped a beat as their eyes met, but he knew right away she was someone he'd never forget. Her beauty shone like stars above, and he knew he had found his true love. Their love, Their journey started with a spark. Two hearts entwined, never to part. Their bond was pure and true. The love that shone, a love that lasted the whole way through. They built a life so full of love. A bond so strong, it could not be undone. But life is fleeting and time is short. And one day his wife was called to the Lord. He sits by the fire in his cozy old chair, his mind in a world where there's no room for despair. For the old man knows. He remembers his youth, the joys and the pains, the love and loss, the sun and the rains. And though he's alone, his own little space, he finds comfort, I find joy in the memories he can embrace. For the old man knows that the truest of bliss is a happiness that's found in moments like this.
Our next candidate is U007, Chang Yang. Are you ready? You can begin.
Good day, everyone. I'm candidate number U007. My name is Zhang Yang. My mother has 3 children. Smells dancing in the air. We are floating down the stairs, tracking with our noses toward the dining room. Tofu pudding on a trivet centered on the table. My mother has 3 children. The one who left home first, obsessed with exotics, dressed up oh so fashionable. This one turned international. Learned their trade from British frocks with honey in the pudding. The one who lives by fishing, hands out with Portuguese, learned to win at cards, now pays the bills with money taken from the poker table. Pudding mixed with bacchanal. The last one stayed at home. A copy of our mom relieves her of confusion by explaining all the flavors after sipping others' bowls. Sneezed chili in the pudding. Fish, honey, Chinese spice. The Greater Bay Area smells entice. 3 children who different but still alike. Ladle leans against the pot. Our tofu has 3 flavors.
Our next contestant is U008, Zhu Mo.
The number is U008 and my name is Zhu Zimo. My title of my poem is The Spring Breeze Across the Great Bay. The conch blows bright in spring. The flower buds return to the tree tops. The orange-purple clouds gather in the blue-white sea. Each spray surges in the harbor. The seagulls fluttered against the sun. The clouds stood humbly in a corner of the sky. The morning crowned it with splendor. Facing the sea with spring blossoms, tranquility comes from within. The calyx is surrounded by 5 petals like dragon. Waves come dancing to a pearl of the east. Towers set of the clouds from different dimensions. Clouds shakes of the sunset. Plants separate their huge wings and roll up. The blue sky draws a line of light smoke with the arc of the wind. The moonlight at Victoria Harbour is more jubilant. The background of the black sand beach is more stable. The light at the tip of Nanshan Island is brighter. The front sea tide of Nanshan is wave after wave. The story of Bay Area prepared for you chapter after chapter. Thank you.
The next candidate is U009, Changguo Judy.
Changguo Yudi, U009, the I in identity. Tonight, the sky is as clear as the milky memories drop in my head. I have received a call from homesickness. I miss the cold chills of winter, and all the fog dressed up, traveling in whispers. I look up, feet firmly on the ground, heart dancing in the slips, and the luminous moon wildly smiling back at the jade and rays by red string on my neck. Carrying the weight of a surname, walking down the memory lane, home, never tasted, so familiar, yet so foreign, so bittersweet to speak this native language. Knots twisted at the side of this hometown that has become like the size of my palm, grasping on the childhood that has faded away. Witness at the area of Greater Bay, walking down the memory lane, the essence of blended cultures in a pocket, embroidered in my heart like a pin locket, stirring up something in favor of the stars. It is part of who I am, I realize as I step into memory lane. Warmness greets me strong in a hug, like the cigarettes my grandfather Gong Gong used to smoke. As I inhale the air of nostalgia, sweet and salty, the flavor of coming home. Thank you.
Our next candidate is U010, Yuan No Chen.
Hello everyone, my name is Rainbow and my candidate number is U010. And today the topic of my poem is K-pop has something to say. K-pop has something to say. The Pearl River, a K-pop along the water. Winning River and Chico flowing gently, steadily. A little purple hidden, yet visible draws me closer. On the rippling river, there she lays comfortably, waits for me. I recognized her, the lovely Bohemia that was saved in my paradise-like childhood. Memory woken, everything started. A skipping elf in a fairy tale. Fireworks in the dim sky, everything speaks to me drop by drop through her petals, arousing my purity and artlessness, keep me passionate, childlike. Flowing from mountain to mountain, I'm still wandering. The K-pop, I'm the K-pop. Flowing from mountain to mountain, I'm still wandering. The chills brought through my spine. Layers beyond layers, looking up, a white petals rising above the water, blooming in the sun. Layers beyond layers, fully covered in porcelain-like white petals. Almost translucent petals spread gradually with cyan by the ages. Yes, she is there. She embraces me softly, encourages me to cherish, to aspire. I know I will keep flowing. I know I will always bloom until I transform into the most gorgeous K-pop. Thank you.
Our final candidate today is U016, Li Zhenwei.
Hi everyone, my name is Li, and my candidate number is U016. Now today, I will bring my poet, Flavors of Macao to everyone. Macao, a blend of beauty and grace, a blend of east and west in one place, a towering castle and a colorful string mat. Well, and the flavors of Macao are so diversified. From the parts of Taipei to the hills of Cologne. The size and the flavor make you feel at home. A moral of Portuguese cuisine fill the air, and the dim sum light are beyond compare. The roots of Stanport stand tall and proud, a testament of Macao heritage and history loved. Well, a Galicia casinos, lie on the night sky, and bring the city to life with the eye, with a sparkle in life. The Snaddle Square with the past hues. It is a feast for the eye. It's a sign on hold to true. And the Macao Tower, soaring high above, offering stunning views and that you can take breath. As you wander, when you wander the street, you will find a fusion of flavor, from the egg tart to the pork cheese bun, and else to be savored. So come, explore the flavors of Macao, and with a heart of adventure and a palate that's eager, Macao will leave you forever in satisfied. Thank you.
We would like to thank all of our finalists for your amazing performance and your hard work. We have now come to an end of the University Category Recital Contest. Before the exciting announcement of the awarding ceremony, let's take a short 15-minute break. Please be back by 1 p.m. for the awarding ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests and poets, welcome back to the second Macao-wide English Poetry and Writing and Recital Contest awarding ceremony. Today, we have listened to 40 contestants from 3 different categories, and we are very excited now to hear the results.
I know that this year, the University of St. Joseph and Macao Youth Greater Bay Area Development Association, as the organizer of this Macao-wide contest, had received almost 300 qualified submissions. Let's give a big round of applause to all those whose poems were recited today and who performed so wonderfully.
Please allow me to introduce our panel of judges today. We are honored to have Director of the University of St. Joseph, Reverend Professor Stephen Morgan, Senior Instructor at the English Language Center in University of Macao, Professor Joshua Lee, Lecturer of Macao Institute for Tourism Studies, Professor Douglas Phillips Jeremy, Assistant Lecturer at the Center for Applied English Studies in the University of Hong Kong, Professor Wesley McLaughlin, Vice President of Macao Youth Greater Bay Area Development Association, Mr. Emil Makish, Director of Macao Post Daily, Mr. Harold Brunning. Director of the English Center of USJ, Professor Duncan Meisch. Senior Lecturer of the English Center of USJ, Professor Candy Sue.
Let's all give them another round of applause for all their work today. We're also honored to have special guests today, Ms. Chen Mei Kei, Acting Chief of Division of Quality Assurance, Education and Youth Development Bureau. Mr. Lai Ming Sun, President of Macao Youth Greater Bay Area Development Association. Mr. Edmund Wong, Managing Director of Macao Post Daily. CDSJ Representative, Ms. Chong Wai Lam. USJ Vice Rector, Professor Alvaro Barbosa. USJ Administrator, Dr. Alejandro Salcedo. USJ Dean of the School of Education, Professor Rochelle Ge. And USJ Dean of the Faculty of Business and Law, Professor Jenny Phillips.
Now, may we invite Director of USJ and also one of our judges in the panel today, Professor Stephen Morgan, to deliver his speech.
Honored guests, fellow judges, but most importantly, competitors and families, thank you very much for coming to take part in this second Macao-wide English poetry, writing and recital contest. When we first ran this last year, we were overwhelmed by the quality both of the poems and of the recital. I was somewhat nervous that it might be something that couldn't be repeated, but in fact it has been repeated, and some of the individuals here were here last year, and I think will share my view that not only has it been repeated, it's been improved. I come from a country that has a long tradition of poetry and the recital, the public recital of poetry. So much so that in fact it even appears in our national anthem, the first two sentences of which go, "My hen grad van hadai an anoili mi grad bairach antorion en wogion ovri." The land of my fathers is dear to me because it is a land of singers and poets. These are our heroes. Singers and poets, these are our heroes. Poetry is about creation. It's about making. The word comes from a Greek word which means to make, to fashion. And what we've seen today is the most extraordinary outpouring of creativity, of making words work, of making words play, of making words laugh, of making words cry. Several times it's even made this judge cry. One of the things that makes poetry work so well is an element of beauty, an element of expression of the sublime. And we all have in our minds poems in our own languages which fix themselves, that give us references. English has some great poems. It has some great poets. Today, I've added to my list of sublime sentences, sublime expressions, from poems that have been recited today. So alongside sentences in my mind, like love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Along with all is changed, changed utterly, a terrible beauty is born. I have now sentences made by contestants who've performed today, carrying the weight of a surname. What a deep, everlasting expression that is. Love sublimes labor. How beautiful. Disappearing into the mist of never happened. My favorite, lingers in the labyrinth of reminiscence. So I don't just thank you for coming today, poets, bards. I don't just thank you for your performance today. I thank you for your gift of sublime language. Thank you, and keep writing poems. Thank you.
Thank you, our rector. May we now invite Professor Duncan Maish, our head of English Language Center, to introduce the judging criteria.
Rector of the USJ, Stephen Morgan, invited guests, our esteemed judges and staff of USJ, friends and families, teachers, I greet you. I'm not going to introduce the criteria, that wasn't what I was given, but I will talk to you a little bit about our poetry competition. As you've seen today, the poetry contest has been a tremendous success. And we are very grateful for all of our sponsors that made this happen again this year. We congratulate all of our finalists for all your efforts and for giving us such great pleasure to listen to your recitations today. Regarding the contest, the contestants came from 37 schools and universities, and after preliminary screening, we were able to narrow that down to approximately 700 poems that were left to be evaluated by a panel of 8 judges. From that, we selected 40 poems that were brought forth today for the final recitals. And the contestants were representing 20 different institutions in Macau. We wish to express our thanks to all the judges and the organising committee for their contributions to make today so successful. Thank you. Overall, there's been quite a marked improvement in the quality of the poems across the board, with some outstanding compositions among them. It is clear that this year's main theme, a pocket full of effervescence in the Greater Bay Area, has brought together a diverse range of glimpses into the collective memories of the contestants, who have expressed in their own perspectives of what gives rise to their passion for their communities and other places within the Greater Bay region. It's now my privilege to introduce to you next year's theme. Next year's theme will be Macao, the Garden of Life. The sub-themes are beauty in the eye of the beholder, wisdom of the ages, and emotion running over. While today we can say that every one of the finalists is a winner. It gives us great pleasure to congratulate those who will be the prize winners. They are truly deserving of every accolade. For the others, we hope that we will see you again next year. And we also offer our congratulations to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Myers. Now it's finally time for the most exciting moment of the day. Let's begin with our elementary category, and we invite all our finalists on stage.
Please give them a big round of applause for their efforts in getting into the final contest among hundreds of contestants.
Annabella, I know these primary school students are very young, but already so full of talent.
Yes, they are very, very talented, and they give us a very good and amazing performance just now. And I know that some of them are the first time to join the contest.
Hopefully we'll see them again in the future as they go through school in secondary university.
Make sure that you guys come again next year.
They're in a slightly different order.
Thank you, Professor Morgan.
Let's take a group photo.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Morgan. Please remain on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now announce the third place of the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest in the elementary category.
The third place prize goes to P017, Lei Ming Chi.
Please step forward to the stage.
One, two, three. Over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Congratulations.
Please remain on stage.
Now, our next trophy for the second place of the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest in elementary category goes to P037, Francois Lay de Ferrer. Congratulations.
Over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Please remain on stage.
And finally, we have the champion of the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest in the elementary category. The champion is P005, Chun I-ren. Please step forward.
Congratulations. course.
One more group photo with all the finalists.
Okay, okay, okay. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Professor Morgan. And all of our finalists, please be seated. Now let us invite our secondary category finalists on stage.
A round of applause for our secondary finalists.
May we now invite Mr. Emmett Wong, Managing Director of Macao Post Daily, on stage to present the certificates to all of our finalists.
You know, Annabella, I wish I had this opportunity when I was in high school. But I don't think I would have done very well.
Are you sure? I think you can do the best.
I'm pretty sure. Not as well as them.
But yes, they are very, very talented.
Maybe next year we could also have the judges do their own competition as well.
Great.
You won't find any judges then.
The primary school section.
Let's take a group photo.
Smell. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Please remain on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now announce the third place of the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest in secondary category. The third goes to X092, Chen Hei Chloe.
Congratulations.
Oh, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3.
And now for the second place in the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest in the secondary category goes to S009 Chun I Drill. Please step forward to receive your prize.
Congratulations.
Okay, over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Here comes to the champion of the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest in secondary category. And the champion goes to S126, Mathilde Neves de Santos Agosto.
Congratulations.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Let's have a group picture with all our finalists and winners.
For the winners, please step forward. Thank you.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, feet. Okay.
Congratulations again, and please give them another round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Monwon, and all of our finalists. Please be seated. Finally, let us invite our university category finalists on stage with another round of applause, please.
We now invite Ms. Chun Mei Kei, Acting Chief of Division of Tertiary Education Cooperation and Exchange, Education and Youth Development Bureau on stage to present the certificates to all our finalists. Annabella, I think that this year was such high quality because of talent and also inspiration from the theme. I'm also very looking forward to next year's theme, Garden of Life in Macau.
Yes, I think so. Macau really have a good quality of life. I think they will have more ideas for next year's contest.
Now let's take a group photo.
Please over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
We will now announce the third place of the second Macao-wide English poetry writing and recital contest in university category. The third goes to U009, Chen Guo, Judy. Please come step forward to the stage.
Congratulations.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Now for the second place prize of the second Macao-wide English poetry, writing, and recital contest in the university category goes to U010, Yuan No Chen. Please step forward to receive your prize.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Here comes the champion of the second Macao-wide English poetry writing and recital contest in university category. And the champion is U003, Alexander Lebel.
Congratulations.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, finish.
We invite our prize winners to step forward for one more group photo. Our prize winners, you may step forward now for one more group photo.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Congratulations again to all our contestants and prize winners. Thank you. You may now be seated. This year, we have a mystery prize for the champion in each category. We now invite the champions from elementary, secondary, and university to come on stage to receive this mystery prize. We also invite Mr. Lai Ming Sun, President of Macau Youth Greater Bay Area Development Association, to present the winners with the mystery prize. In keeping with the theme, a pocket full of effervescence in the Greater Bay Area, a theme which was wonderfully woven throughout all the poems today, all three champions of the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest will win their own pocket full of Greater Bay Area effervescence with stays in a Hengqin Resort Hotel, sponsored by the Macau Youth Greater Bay Area Development Association. Congratulations. Another round of applause for our winners. Thank you. Mr. Lai, please remain on stage, and the champions, please take a step backwards and remain on stage as well.
May we now invite Mr. Edmund Wong, Managing Director of Macau Post Daily, and our Rector, Reverend Professor Stephen Morgan, on stage to present the certificates of appreciations to Macau Post Daily for being the sponsor of the second Macao-wide English Poetry Writing and Recital Contest.
Where do you want us? Just give us clear instructions. Who am I giving this to first? In the middle? It's poetry, not ballet.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Thank you so much. Another round of applause. And please remain on stage as we invite all of our participants on stage for a large group photo. So if you participated in today's event and read poetry, you're welcome to come up for one giant group photo to commemorate today.
We would also like to invite our guests of honor to join us to celebrate this moment. Ms. Chen Mei Kei, Acting Chief of Division of Tertiary Educational Cooperation and Exchange of the SEDJ. USJ Vice Rector Professor Alfred Befort. USJ Administrator Dr. Alejandro Sacero. USJ Dean of the School of Education Professor Rochelle Burke. USJ Dean of the Faculty of Business and Law Professor Janet Phillips. And CDSJ representatives, Ms. John Wyland.
Welcome on stage, and please find a place where your face can shine through. For the little ones, you can reserve a spot in the front, and for the taller ones, you can move to the back. We also invite the judges on stage as well. Thank you for all your hard work. Another round of applause for our judges, please.
You can coast.
Please scoot in some more if you're able. A little more.
Okay, and everyone can see me? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And now let's take a pose where we pose in our best poetry recitation pose. Feel the inspiration and make a pose.
Wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep your pose. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well done.
Thank you. And here we will bring to the end of today, and thank you everyone for coming with us today.
Once again, we'd like to thank all the participants, their teachers and coaches and parents as well.
Also, we can never forget our team of judges and our organizers. English Language Center, Communication and Public Relations Office of USJ, our co-organizer, Macao Youth Greater Bay Area Development Associations, and our sponsor from Macao Foundation, Macao Pulse Daily, and Macao Cable TV.
We'd like to invite you to visit our cultural fair, which is held outside of the venue right now, and join us for experience of diversity and culture.
We'll see you again next year. Thank you.
And if our special guests and judges can remain on stage as our participants exit for a final group photo with the judges and the special guests. Thank you so much to all our participants. Another round of applause, please.